Hi, friends, God's blessings. Every place has a story of pain, struggle, and also hope. Today, I have come to a very special place, Navajeevan Home, located inside the campus of St. Mary's Hospital, Malur. It is a remote village approximately 40 kilometers east of Bangalore, serving since 1990. This home is lovingly run by the Sisters of the Cross of Chavanod, whose mission is to bring hope to women facing difficult moments in life. Navajeevan provides shelter, care, and pathways to empowerment for those in distress, extending its welcome to all, irrespective of caste, creed, or background. Since its inception, more than 3,800 women and children have found refuge here, with over 2,500 of them successfully rehabilitated and reintegrated into society, currently home to 40 to 50 residents. Today is a joyful day here, the Women's Day celebration. Navajeevan Home was started with a beautiful mission. Many women in society face crisis, rejection, misunderstanding, or emotional struggles. Sometimes they are not supported, sometimes they are not understood, and sometimes life becomes too heavy to carry alone. This home welcomes such women with open arms. Here they are not judged, they are listened to, cared for, strengthened, and empowered. The goal is simple but powerful to help every woman regain confidence, discover her dignity, and move forward toward a hopeful future. One of the most beautiful parts of today's celebration is seeing many women who lived here before. They have come back today to celebrate together. This shows something very meaningful. Now, Jeevan Home is not just a shelter, it becomes a family. Looks like I am a little late. The program has already begun, but that only shows how lively and enthusiastic everyone is today. There was a woman who came here some years ago. When she first arrived at her home, she hardly spoke to anyone. She would sit quietly in one corner the whole day. Life had broken her confidence so deeply that she stopped believing in herself. But slowly, with the love and patience of the sisters and the support of the women here, something beautiful happened. One day during a small celebration like this, she smiled and even sang a song. Today she is living independently and working. Sometimes healing begins with something very small, someone simply caring enough to listen. Today you may see some women here who once lived in our home. One of them had come here during a very difficult period of her life. She stayed here for some months, learned new skills, and slowly rebuilt her confidence. Later, she moved forward, started working, and began a new chapter in life. But today, she has come back, not because she needs help, but simply to say thank you and to celebrate with the sisters and her friends here. That shows something beautiful. Our home is not just a shelter, it becomes a family. Sometimes, when women arrive here, they feel like their story has ended. But here, they begin to discover something powerful, their own strength. I remember hearing about a woman who once said, I came here thinking my life was over. But this place helped me realize my life is just beginning. Today, she helps encourage other women who are going through difficult times. When one life is healed, it becomes a light for many others. One beautiful thing about this place is how women support each other. Many of them came here as strangers, but slowly they become sisters to one another. They listen to each other's stories, share meals, celebrate festivals, and encourage each other to move forward. Sometimes the greatest healing happens not through big things, but through simple friendship and understanding. Some women came here with nothing, not even a small bag. One woman told me she came here with only the clothes she was wearing that day. Today she is smiling, working, and helping other women here. Sometimes a house is not just walls, it's a place where life begins again. One person here shared a story with me. One night she ran away from her house after years of violence. It was midnight. She didn't even know where to go. Someone brought her to our home. That night, for the first time in many years, she slept peacefully without fear. Another person, when she first came here, she could not even speak. She would only cry. The sisters here slowly encouraged her. Today, she is one of the most confident women here, helping newcomers who arrive with the same tears. One woman here is a mother. She thought her life was finished after being abandoned, but here she found sisters, support, and dignity again. Today she says, "This place didn't just save me, it gave my child a future." Some women who once stayed here have come back today as guests for Women's Day. Once they came here broken, today they come back strong, independent, and smiling. That is the real success story of this home. Many stories here are not spoken loudly. Some pain is too deep for words, but if you look at their faces today, you will see something stronger than pain, courage. One sister told me something beautiful. She said, "The first day I came here, I cried, but the second day, someone here made me smile." Sometimes healing starts with something as small as a smile. Many of these women lost their families, but today they say they found a new one here, not by blood, but by love, support, and understanding. Inside this home, you will hear the sound of sewing machines, but for many women here, that sound is the sound of a new life beginning. One woman told me that when she first came here, she had never touched a sewing machine. Today, she stitches dresses that are sold outside. She said with a smile, "This machine is not just stitching clothes, it is stitching my broken life back together." Often, classes are conducted here, not only education but confidence. Sometimes the biggest wound is not physical, it is in the heart. Many women arrive here carrying deep pain and rejection. The sisters and staff here sit with them, listen to them, pray with them, and remind them that their life still has value. One inmate told me, "When someone finally listened to my story without judging me, that was the moment I started healing." Many women arrive here after long periods without proper health care. Here they are taken for medical checkups and treatment. One woman shared that for years she ignored her illness because no one cared. But here someone noticed she was sick and immediately took her to the hospital. She said, "For the first time, someone cared whether I was healthy or not." Some of the women here also receive legal support because many of them faced injustice and violence. With proper guidance, they are helped to understand their rights and take steps toward justice. For some women, this support gave them the courage to stand up after years of silence. Many of these women never had the chance to discover their talents before. Here they learn different skills, tailoring, handicraft, and other training programs. The goal here is not just shelter, but independence. For mothers here, the biggest worry is their children's future. Our home ensures that the children study in good schools. One mother told me with tears in her eyes, "I suffered in life, but my child will study and have a better future." Even small things are taught here, like eco friendly living. Women learn to care for plants, keep the surroundings clean, and live in harmony with nature. Some of them say that taking care of plants help them slowly heal their own hearts. Life here is not only about healing pain, it is also about rediscovering joy. During festivals and special days like Women's Day, the women sing, dance, and perform cultural programs. For many of them, these moments bring back something they thought they had lost forever: happiness. So the program has officially ended, but actually the real celebration has just started here. Look at everyone. Now the stage program is over, and the sisters are all together talking, laughing, sharing stories. This is the most beautiful part of the day. One sister just told me something funny. She said, "During the program, we all sit very seriously like VIPs, but after the program, we become our real selves again." Some of the women who lived here before have come back today for Women's Day. When they meet each other again after many years, the first thing they do is not talking. They hug each other and then the stories start. Before we conclude this beautiful Women's Day gathering, the in charge of our home, Sister Annette, would like to share a few words of gratitude. And now it's meal time. the happiest time in any gathering. When food comes, suddenly everyone becomes very active. One sister here was telling me that when she first came to this home, she used to eat very quietly in a corner. Today, she is the one serving food to others and making everyone laugh. That is the transformation this place brings. And the most beautiful thing is this: they are not just inmates here anymore. They have become a family. When one laughs, everyone laughs. When one struggles, everyone stands together. So, from Navajeevan Home, surrounded by these strong and beautiful women, we wish you all of you a happy Women's Day, because a woman who rises after falling is stronger than anyone who never fell.